Good evening, gentlemen. It is 8, almost 9 o'clock on Saturday night, and I've read a lot this weekend. I finished reading Wise Man's Fear. I read Beetle the Bard, the Harry Potter thing. I read Odd and the Frost Giants, which is a short story by Neil Gaiman. And I just read all of The Catcher in the Rye today. Mostly it's kind of try to avoid having to read Plato and stuff, but it's books I've wanted to read for a long time, so I finally got around to it. Also, sorry for not making videos. Try to make those more happening. Frank suggested maybe one day a week for each person, so whatever you think about that, Albert, I don't know. But yeah, The Catcher in the Rye, it was a really interesting book. I read it, and then I watched John Green's summaries of it after the first half, and then finishing it. And then I looked up on Spark Notes the motifs and setting and symbolism and all that. Some of it I got, some of it I didn't. I try not to look too much into books when I'm reading them, but some things like the museum being symbolic of what he wants of like an unchanging life and something permanent I got, and some things I didn't. I never thought I would be getting into symbolism because of high school and Mrs. Metcalf. I never thought I'd be interested in stuff, but it definitely gives you a lot more to think about. And there's a lot of points I'm still digesting about the book. And there, so many interesting things. Maybe someday there'll be a video on it. But yeah, I definitely suggest reading it. First impressions were, wow, he's really annoying, and the slang of the time kind of got on my nerves when he said, "It really is," and I swear it's the truth. And he was just like I just found him slightly annoying, but I got through it, and I'm glad. So, have a lot of reflecting to do on the book, and I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. I kind of want to read 1984. I don't really feel like reading Clash of Kings right now, but yeah. Regardless of what I read, I think I'll use Spark Notes more often after I read it. Just, it's a lot more rewarding, I think. So, hope school's going well for you, Albert, and Frank. You're going back to school. Have fun. My school's been alright. I have a lot of field experience this semester, which I've told Frank about, between early experience and some autism classroom stuff and whatnot. But perhaps my next video will be more about school and whatever. I just thought felt like making a video, so hopefully you guys had a good weekend and have a good week, and I'll see somebody at some point in the future.